Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from Group A. The subject of our presentation is dolomite bricks. Let me introduce the members of Group A. Wulan Nur Hidayati, Rati Marianti, Rina Mariani, Natalia Novinda, Syahril Hakiki. This subject can be looked at under the following headings. First, dolomite bricks. Second, raw materials. Third, typical properties. Fourth, manufacture process of dolomite bricks. Fifth, application. And sixth, reference. First, I will explain to you about what is dolomite. What is dolomite bricks and what the difference about that. Dolomite is a naturally occurring carbonate mineral of calcium and magnesium that commonly forms in small clusters of rhombohedrical shaped crystals with saddle-shaped formation. This mineral can also be found in masses or grains and appears as white, gray, brown, green, pink, and black. Dolomite is used as a refractory material in form of calcinate powder or stabilized bricks. Dolomite bricks are made of magnesium oxide about 30% until 42%, calcium oxide about 40% until 60%, other materials, and the main minerals are pericles and the calcium stone. Such products are featured with high refractoriness, good thermodynamic stability, and slack erosion resistance, and can be used in the converter, steel making furnace, and sintering zone.
Raw materials. Next, raw materials of dolomite brick: 33% CIO and 67% MgO. Pitch 1 table properties of a typical room dolomite. Characteristics and values. Chemical composition: CaO 30 to 31%, MgO 19 to 21%. SaO2 0.3 to 2%, Fa2O3 plus Al2O3 0.5 to 3.6%, LON 45 to 47%, bulk density 2.4 to 2.7%. Specific gravity 2.81 to 20.87. Porosity 2 to 13.
Next is typical properties of dolomite bricks. So what is typical properties of dolomite bricks? We can see Pic 2 and Pic 3 in table. Pic 2 is table properties of dolomite bricks, and Pic 3 is table properties of dolomite mineral. Which one is color? With properties white, gray to pink, and then porosity with value 22 until 24. Next is bulk density with value 2.53 until 2.58. Next is density with value 3.30 until 3.36. And then thermal conductivity 300 Celsius. Next is Mohs-scale hardness with properties 3.5 to 4. And then slag resistant to FeO. Next is permanent linear change or PLC with value 0.088 until 0.12. Next is thermal shock resistant of cycles with value 2 until 3. And then cold casing strength with value 35 until 55. And then we have to know dolomite bricks are highly porous and super two problem. The problem is dusting and perishing. Problem 1 is dusting. Dusting, the beta-decalcium silicate formed at high temperature either during brick firing or during service tends to revert to gamma-decalcium silicate during cooling with 10% increase in volume. The stress caused by expansion causes brick to disintegrate in pieces, which is termed as dusting. And problem 2 is perishing. Perishing is the free lime in calcined bricks reacts with water or moisture in air and break down into pieces. And we have to know too, dolomite is used as a refractory material in form of calcined powder or stabilized bricks. And we have three stabilization methods. One is the calcined dolomite. The calcined dolomite is mixed with pitch to minimize the perishing in bricks. 2 is conversion of free lime to a silicate or ferrite to prevent hydration during storage or use. And 3 is addition of boric acid, phosphate, or other stabilizer to prevent inversion from beta to gamma decalcium silicate.
Manufacture process of dolomite bricks. The following is a dolomite bricks manufacturing process flowchart. Start and next preparation of mine mineral. The mine mineral is broken and crushed either at mine or at plane to make them suitable for calcination in rotary kiln. And next stabilization of dolomite is the dolomite 75% and serpentine 25% are heated in rotary kiln to produce stable dolomite. This is chemical reaction of making dolomite. The low temperature calcination of dolomite will give very reactive and porous dolomite. This following is picture 4, effect of temperature on porosity and bulk density of dolomite. This dolomite is further fired at 1700 degrees Celsius to reduce the porosity to 17% and make dolomite clinker more stable. And next, grinding of clinker. The dolomite clinker produced is ground and classified into 2 or 3 of coarse, medium, and fine. And next, mixing. The ground dolomite powder is mixed 60% coarse, 10% medium, and 30% fines with 4% water. And next, molding. The mixed powder is pressed into molds using 70 to 100 MPI pressure in the desired shape. And next, drying. The pressed bricks or blocks are dried below 60 degrees Celsius in air. And next, firing. The bricks are fired in circular or rectangular furnace using oil or gas as fuel. The bricks are fired at 1350 to 1450 degrees Celsius and then soaked at 1450 degrees Celsius and finally become dolomite bricks. And next, this is video of refractory bricks production line of dolomite bricks by Halong's machine.
Halong HLDS series electric screw press machine is directly driven by the servo motor, and the power force is transferred by the static pressure type screw nut system. It is accessible to the automatic weighting and the feeding device and the brick picking system according to the customer's need. The raw material comes out from the storage vessel after the rotor mixing, then transported by the spiral feeding device into weighing vessel for automatic weighing. Finally, feeding into the mold to be molded by the machine. The brick will be picked up by the robot and released onto the conveyor to send it to the stacking machine. In this way, you can realize unmanned production of the whole process.
The process of making dolomite bricks is divided into three processes. The first process and the second process and the last process
Application of dolomite bricks. In the layer of hard furnaces, often hard electric arc furnaces as Stella, useful in ladle and tap hole making in basic furnaces, argon, oxygen decarburization furnace, and vacuum oxygen decarburization furnace. Argon oxygen decarburization is a process primarily used in stainless steel making and other high-grade alloy with oxidizable elements such as chromium and aluminum. Vacuum oxygen decarburization in the metallurgical industry production to improve the quality of molten steel. Secondary treatment of molten steel at present vacuum oxygen decarburization of the furnace refining technology is widely used in the world, which has the advantage of simple equipment, lower cost, quality of refining, high quality, simple operation, etc. Next, basic and oxygen converted lining. Next, for the reinforcement of magnesium oxide because the cost is cheaper.
Here is a list of references that we use for this presentation. And finally, we must to finish this presentation with this inspiring quote from Margaret Carty, American author and executive director of MLA. The nice thing about teamwork is that you always have others on your side. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.